I am Dr. JaNee Mobley. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm gonna have to bring my microphone, and if you all are watching this on replay, or if you're watching this on replay, let me know if you're having any issues with hearing me clearly, because I'm in my truck, as you can see, in the parking lot. So good afternoon. I pray that you all are having a fantastic day, a wonderful day. I pray that you are smiling, that you are laughing, that you're making the most of your day. I pray that you are feeling well. I pray that your family is feeling well. Everybody is doing great, and that you are ready for the weekend. I pray that your weekend is full of a lot of rest so that you can be restored and rejuvenate. And even if you work on weekends, I pray that you are making time next week to restore and to get some rest. So for those of you all who do not know me, my name is Dr. JaNee Mobley. I'm affectionately known as Dr. JaNee, and I help women turn their purpose into a profitable business, all while supporting them and teaching them simple strategies that would teaching them strategies to help them to ensure. Let me start all over, because I'm like, oh, okay, I'm hungry. Okay, we're gonna say that, but let's start all over. I help women take their purpose and profit from it, all while teaching them to overcome mindsets that will prevent progress, profit, and prosperity. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and text this link out to about 2 or 3 people. My goal is to be done by about 12:55, because I have another obligation shortly after. So last night I attended an amazing event, and I was like, literally after the event, it was one of those experiences that I was like, you know what, I have to share with people the benefit of getting in the room. One of the things that I teach in the Propel Academy for women who desire to profit from their purpose, is we cover what I like to call the 3 M's. It's the mindset, because mindset, let me tell you something. Once you get your mind right, all areas of your life will be almost, if not perfect, okay? And then we talk about clarifying your message, getting clear on your message, creating your message, and then using that message to market it out so that you can attract opportunities and ultimately get paid and attract clients. So as you all come in, make sure you share this live broadcast. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm usually not live during the day, but I'm trying something a little bit different just to see how it goes. So I'm gonna be real quick. So again, subscribe to my channel, share this link. So I have 3 things that I want to share with you all. Last night I attended an event, and it was absolutely phenomenal. And one thing about me is that I'm really, really big on relationships. Like, I love meeting new people. I love making new connections. And I didn't realize the power of it until I transitioned into entrepreneurship. And I realized, thank you all for the hearts and the smiles. I realized that a lot of the success that I have acquired, even as a pharmacist, even with the opportunities and things that have come my way, have all come via relationships, right? So last night I was in the room with some amazing women who have made the Forbes 500 list, amazing, and got so much great information. So today I want to share with you all the 3 reasons why you must get in the room. If you want to profit from your purpose, first of all, make sure you type in profit in the comments. Also, I want to make sure that you all get access to my gift to you, the 5 mistakes that women make that prevent them from profiting from their purpose. Click the link below and get access right now to it. Hello, Ellie. It is good to see you all. So first of all, I want to share this with you all. If you want to profit from your purpose, you have to understand that people buy. Let's let's just say that, right? People are the ones who will buy from you. A lot of the times people like to withdraw themselves. And one thing that we understand is that no man is an island, right? You can isolate yourself. And how is it so clever of the enemy? One of the first things that he does, good afternoon, good morning, good day, good evening, wherever you are. One of the things that he does is he causes people to isolate themselves. So if you've ever been depressed, if you've ever had any type of mental health issues, the first things that majority of people like to do is they like to isolate themselves. It's something about being connected to the right people. So tonight, well, this morning, afternoon, we're going to talk about making sure that you position yourself in the right room so that you can establish the right connections that will lead to profit. So first thing is first. So why is getting in the room important, right? Why is getting in the room important as an individual who dares to profit from their purpose? Again, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this link with 2 or 3 people. The first thing is for the right connections. When you are connected to something or someone, there's an attachment, there's a link, there's a closeness, right? So if you and I are close, if we are in proximity and I rub up against something that's textured or something that's fabric and I touch you, you'll feel static. So I just transferred that to you. One thing about making sure that you're in the right room, if you're connected and build relationships with the right people, trust me, it will yield opportunities. Okay, making sure that, right? So when you make connections, if I have information, right, and I develop a relationship with you, 9 times out of 10, I'll share information, I'll share resources, I'll share things that I know, and you should do the like. If you're seeking to profit from your purpose, you have to make sure that you do not make the mistake of isolating yourself, right? You have to make sure that you don't isolate yourself. Remember, again, people buy from people. We as people are consumers who are going to buy from businesses. Wrong, you're assuming it's deeper than that. Okay, if you don't agree, that is perfectly fine. That is totally fine. You're okay. Here's the thing. I ain't got time to be addressing y'all about everything. But here's the thing. So making sure that when you're connected with the right people, right, it will open up doors of opportunity. So that's reason number 2 why you want to make sure that you are in the right rooms. Reason number 2 for making sure that you're in the right rooms is so that you can have access to opportunities. So I'm going to share with you all a story. A couple of years ago, and I want you all to kind of get a context of the time. So about 10 years ago, I was invited to be on a panel for an event for women. And I spoke on the panel, and immediately afterwards, someone came up to me. A woman came up to me and she introduced herself to me. We went out and made a connection, right? So from that one connection 10 years ago, it yielded the following from this one person. From this one person, it yielded the following result. Number 1, she became a client, this one person. Okay, talking about community, the power of making the right connections with the right people. She became a client. She referred me to someone else that she knew. So she built a relationship with me. And because of that, what she did was she trusted me enough to share me with someone that she knew. So she became a client. She referred another client to me. And out of the same person, I was able to facilitate 2 workshops for a company. So I said all of that to say this. When you are connected to the right people, those people, once you build relationship with them, once you establish relationship with them, once you provide value through your avenue of your purpose and you show yourself as trustworthy, people will be willing to share opportunities with you. People will be willing to refer you to people that they know. One thing that I know is that people, and even me as a consumer, I buy based on those who I know, like, and trust. No, I don't know every owner of a company, but I am familiar and I know their brand. I know what I'm going to expect when I go inside a particular store. I know what to expect when I purchase a particular brand because they continue to provide the result that I desire. that I'm expecting. So make sure that you position yourself to be in rooms and serve people from a place of great value. Great value. Great value. Okay. Number 3, being in the right room will give you access to resources. Here's the thing, and somebody said this last night, that you don't know what you don't know. And here's the reality of it. Sometimes you don't know what you don't know until you absolutely need it, until you have suffered a loss of some capacity. And we're talking about business. You may have it may be a loss of time or a loss of money. So you want to make sure that you position yourself to be in the right room so that you can obtain resources. And although social media is a great way to leverage and build your business and market it and get it out there to the masses, do not be afraid of stepping out of your house and going to meet people, stepping out of your house and attending networking events, right? Because you don't know who's within your vicinity. You don't know who's in your backyard. And one thing that I truly understand, one of the ways that I can't attest to anybody else, but one of the ways that I was able to obtain my first client, a lot of the opportunities all came from meeting people in person. It's something about meeting a person eye to eye and getting their name, getting to know what type of person that they are in person rather than meeting them online. Trust me, social media, email, and all of that is great, but it's something about meeting somebody in person and having that one-on-one interaction. Okay. The next thing is this. Okay, a lot of what needs to be revealed to you will come from people. Here's the next thing about obtaining resources. All of us were raised very, very differently. My upbringing, I'm sure, is very different and was very different from yours, and there may have also been some similarities. However, in our upbringing, we all have been or have had the opportunity of being exposed to specific things. So what that means is I know stuff that you don't know. You know stuff that I do not know. When you get in the right room, and here's the key word, the right room. What is the right room? You ask yourself, what are your core values personally and for your brand? You only enter rooms that are in alignment with your personal core values and the values of your company. If you're entering into rooms, because here's the thing, our time is valuable, and you want to make sure that you're using your time valuably. Remember, God was very strategic and he didn't do things haphazardly. So we should not approach, as believers, should not approach our businesses, our purpose from the perspective of just doing stuff. So you want to make sure that before you enter into any rooms, before you make connections with people, before you decide to say, hey, this is a great relationship, or hey, I'm going to this particular networking event, make sure that it's profitable for you. And it may not be profitable in terms of money at that particular point, but it may be profitable concerning the relationship. Okay. All right. Also, and lastly, and I'm almost done. And I'm going to say this, and I say this from a place of knowing the power in it. If you have to pay to get into the right rooms with the right people, and I'm going to rephrase that. Let me rewind. If you have to invest your money to get into the right rooms, invest it. You notice I rephrased that. I rephrased it from pay to invest, because when you invest in something, you get a return. So you want to make sure that if you have to invest to get access to a room that is profitable for you and your purpose, invest in it. I have invested money, quite a bit of money, to be in the right rooms. But let me tell you something. Investing that time and that money has yielded me great results. It has helped me to reduce a lot of the time that I would have spent on things that I shouldn't have been spending it on. It has given me resources and connections that I would have never had. Don't make the mistake of only accepting and receiving opportunities only because they are for free. Because let me tell y'all something. Some of the biggest rewards and some of the most valuable information that I have gained is from the rooms that I have invested to be in. And remember, you evaluate whether it's worth it to you. Ask yourself who is going to be in the room. Is it aligned with my core values, my personal core values, and the values of my company? If it's $500 that you have to invest, if it's $15,000 that you have to invest, if you can, invest it. Because here's the thing. People who earn and who are very successful, they meet and congregate in rooms that not necessarily people who are not doing well financially, they usually don't congregate in those rooms often. They congregate amongst each other. So if it's going to require you to invest some money so that you can learn something that's going to yield you some money, make sure you do it. Trust me, from a person who has done it, it is far worth it. It's amazing the stuff that you don't realize, that you don't know until you mess up, or until you get in a room full of people who are aware of a lot of information that you don't know. So if you have to invest the money. This is your life. This is your purpose. And I always say the greatest investment that you will make is not in clothes, not in shoes. It is in yourself. Why? I always say that you can't control anybody else, but you can control yourself. So once you obtain information, it is then up to you to take that information, take action on the information so that the information will yield you results. Other than that, you're just collecting content, and you don't want to collect content. You don't have time for that. One thing that's constant is that time is going to move. And you want to make sure that even as the time goes on, that your life progresses, that your business progresses, that your health improves, that your family improves. So make sure that you get into the right rooms so that you can obtain great opportunities, so that you can get great resources and establish relationships so that you can go out there and make a difference. Remember, God didn't put you here just haphazardly. There's a reason and a strategy, and you have to connect with that and move forward in your purpose. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the link below and get your hands on my free gift to you, the 5 mistakes that women make that prevent them from profiting from their purpose. Until next time, you all have a fantastic day and weekend. And remember, know your word. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.